Hey everyone, welcome to Myth Talk. Today's Myth Talk is the last part of Greek gods. And today we're going to start out with Nemesis, more commonly known as Nemesis, which is the goddess of indignant against and retribution for evil deeds and undeserving good fortune. She was a personification of the resentment aroused in men by those who committed crimes with aggravated impunity, or who has inordinate good fortune. And this is how you would see her name in Greek. And her Roman name means rival litas, or in translation it means dispenser of dues. And her parents, she has no father, it says. According to this, it says she has no father. Or it could also be Oceanus. And some sacred animals to her is the goose, and some symbols of her is the lash and the sword, and her home is actually Earth. So that's about it for her. We're going to go ahead and move on to Iris. Iris was the goddess of the rainbow and the messenger of the Olympic gods. She was often described as the handmaiden and personal messenger of Hera. Iris was a goddess of sea and sky. Her father, Thaumas the Wanderous, was a marine god, and her mother, Electra the Amber, a cloud nymph. And her home is Mount Olympus, and some symbols that symbolize her is the herald's wand. And that's about it for her. Besides the fact, this is how you would see her name in Greek. And her name means Acus, or rainbow, or messenger, in other words. And besides that, we're going to go ahead and move on to Hecate. Hecate was the goddess of magic, witchcraft, the night, moons, ghosts, and necromancy. She was the only child of the Titaness Perseus and Astrea, from whom she received her power over heaven, earth, and sea. And this is her name in Greek. And Latin spelling as well, you can see there. And it means worker of Afar. And her sacred animals associated with her is the polecat and the black dog, and some symbols of her is Hades. And her Roman name actually means trivia. And that's about it for her, so we're going to go ahead and move on to Janus. In ancient Roman religion and mythology, Janus is the god of beginnings and translations, thus also the gates, doors, doorways, endings, and time. He is usually a two-faced god, since he looks to the future and the past. The Romans decided the month of January to Janus. His most apparent reprimand in modern culture is the namesake of the month, January. And he is usually depicted of having two faces looking in opposite directions. In some places he was four-faced as well. The Roman associated Janus with the Astruxan deity Ani. And that's really about it, because I couldn't really find a good website for him besides this. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Nike. And In Greek mythology, Nike was the goddess of speed, strength, and victory, also known as winged goddess. Nike is most often pictured as having wings. She was the child of Pallas, which is the Titan, and Styx in most beliefs. Styx is the name of the river that separates planet Earth from the gates of hell, Hades. The river Styx was named for Nike's grandfather, Tethys. Nike and her three sisters, Zealous, Bic, and Kralus, were brought by Styx to Zeus to assist him in a great Titan battle whose ultimate goal was to gain control of Mount Olympus. And that's about it for her, believe it or not. So we're going to go ahead and end this one out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Greek gods myth talks the last couple weeks. But next week we will be starting in a new journey of myth talks where we'll be talking about Shen Lung or Shen Lung, which is a interesting dragon myth from Chinese culture, I believe. So you guys will not want to miss that as well. So have a great day, peace, and thank you guys for watching.